Hello, this is one way I came here. I'm going to be showing you my Westinghouse hybrid bells. I now have two, and I'm going to be getting a third one in probably a couple of weeks, and we'll do an updated video when I get the bell. But these are the two I have right now. This is the first one I got, which came from Norman 0001. It's one he had up for sale on eBay in October of 2019. And let's show you something here. Just get it last. You see here, there's the video we made about it, and comments there from Level Crossing Fan, Victorian Rail Heritage, and Red Hen Railcar SAR. And there was one more from a person, from a user in the US, I think, Freedom Tower Productions. And yeah, and I was the one that happened to get the bell. Here's looking side to side there, they're pretty similar. Now, enough of that. Let's come back over here. And this here's the second bell I got. This came from Ballarat Trading and Salvage. I was hoping to get the black one that was there, but that had already sold, unfortunately. But they still had this one. This was the last one they had. Yeah. And the pitch on this one's really low. This one's a very low pitched one. And this one here's pitch is more normal. Might come there. And now I'll ring the bells. So that one that rang was the one from Norman 0001, and here's the low pitched one from Ballarat Trading and Salvage. Well, the only one from Ballarat Trading and Salvage actually, but I got was that. It's the last one they had, and the pitch on it's really low. See? Notice that one sounds a little bit clicky. It doesn't have a proper striker in it because it didn't have the striker in it when I got it. Now, I'm going to do both bells at the same time. That was very loud. I had to block my ears. And it's the first time I've done that too. Now, I'll open up the bells to show you inside. Whoops. There we go. Oh, it smells scratch and gone. See how much reverb it has. I'll just hit it with the shifter and we'll see. It's actually still going. Still reverbing. And you probably couldn't see that because it was actually off camera. There's the gong. A bit rusty inside, but on the other side. Okay, and if you can see, right there was the number stamped. C382. I don't know what that is. Might be some sort of serial number or something. And here's the inside of this bell. It's a second generation hybrid because the white box is on top of the electromagnet. There's the striker, the only moving part in the bell. There's the Westinghouse Brake and Signal Company sticker. The wires go in. There's the electromagnetic striker and the bolt hole for the gong. Now I'll turn it around. Here's the back, Westinghouse logo. The bolts that hold the striker assembly in place. Where that yellow is, there's some numbers there. Let's get it. There's 87.1017, I believe. Or it might just be 87.017. And there's also a sticker there which is unreadable. And then the EM186-6. All the hybrid bells have that. I don't know what that is, might just be a part number. Now, let's put this back up here. And I will go and I'll open the other bell. Like this bell now. Whoops, I caught the cable. This one I'm opening up is the one that I got from Ballarat Trading and Salvage. Take that gong off there. Make sure it's in the frame this time. Not quite. There maybe. And it is. See, reverb. It's not as much as this gong, just an other bell. Now we'll show you something. Put the striker here, I can take that one out. That one I can't. You see the difference? This isn't an actual striker. It's one that I actually made, because that bell didn't have a striker in it when I got it. Here's the striker that I made. There's a bit of tape on the bottom from a previous prototype striker I had in there. Got a screw, and then in the middle there where that kind of goldish colour is, which is black paint that's scratched off, that's a brass tube that I squished up and stuck inside this steel tube, which I extended with another smaller one, and they're held together with a dowel, but like you normally get in flat pack furniture, and that's how this one's held together. It does work, as you probably heard it before. Pop back in with that, and I will show you the bells running with no gongs. Yeah, hold this one. Yeah, I have a handle there, else it's not high enough for me to pick it up. That goes a little bit. It didn't go too well though. This one here seems to go a little better. Let me just help it out. Didn't have to. There it goes. That's very loud when it hits that. And now I'll give you a close-up look of the second bell. This one came from Ballarat Trading and Salvage. So you can see it's not black though, compared to the other bell which is also not black. This is a second generation, but it's quite an early second generation. Because this hole right here where I'm pointing is actually the mounting hole for when this would have been mounted here on the first generation. And same, there's another hole in there, I don't know if you can see it or not. You might be able to see it in that shot. Right there where I'm pointing. But there's that flathead screw there, that's the newer hole. There's another one in the back which you can't see. And that's the mounting positions for the second generation. And this one doesn't have a Westinghouse sticker in it. Probably fell off. I didn't see any marker or anything suggesting where it may have once been. There's the homemade striker, and then over here is the real striker, which is another valve. And now to test this one to make sure it worked, I had to take the striker out of this valve, put it into this one to make sure it actually worked, which it did when I put it in, and then I had to take it back out of this one and put it in here. It was a nightmare to get those bolts up in the back. I don't even see one there. This one was actually missing one of those bolts, which may explain why the striker was not in the valve. But I found another bolt that I could use. This one is a latest. This one's newer than the other valve. It doesn't have that extra hole there, or over on the other side, which you can't see with that angle. But this one is quite unique because it's got these holes up here. I don't know if you can tell or not, but that hole there, and then this hole here, are actually threaded. So you can put a bolt in there. And it's the only Westinghouse hybrid valve I've seen that has that, which is quite interesting. And I'll just show you the back of this one. It's got the EM186-6, the numbers. This one's 86, the space in 051, number space in 087, and the worn out sticker, and the Westinghouse logo. Just turn it around. This one has actually got a signal or a post adapter in it, and this one here does not. And yes, I got the bolts out of both of these. See, no bolts there or there. It took quite a while to get them out, particularly on this valve, but I got them. You just need a lot of leverage to be able to do it. Yeah, so you just need a lot of leverage on those bolts. And yeah. And that's pretty much everything. One more thing. This is the gong. The other one, the numbers that is stamped on it. This one only has C16 because the rest of them are not there because the hole where the bolt goes. So yeah, it's a bit unfortunate, but see that rust mark there. And that's pretty much everything what I was wanting to show you with the valves. There's a picture of them without the gongs. Yeah. And there's the gongs. One sitting with the open side up, one sitting with the open side down. And that's pretty much all.